All right. So last time you guys had a lovely chat with Jupitermon and actually hold on before I do this because I just realized I need to do something here. I'm gonna probably just edit this out because I have to switch this over to the player one so I don't have two things out here. Future me cutting this out, please. All right. So last time you guys had a lovely chat with Jupitermon and actually, yeah, with just specifically Jupitermon because I don't think I'm pretty sure Junomon didn't say anything. Just made
She did. She said a few things, and she was the one who told us not to speak unless given explicit permission.
that was Sistermon that told you that,
Yeah,
not
System blindfolded
Oh,
you.
yeah.
oh, it was. Oh, okay. I genuinely misunderstood who it was.
Okay, great.
That
Confusion.
I probably would not have taken it quite as seriously. Like I would have taken it seriously, but not like a fuck up or die level of seriousness. If I had realized it was from Sister Mom.
Uh, yeah.
Well, it worked out.
But anyways, you had a chat about what's been happening, what's been what the weird things you've been seeing over the past few weeks or so that you've come across. Um, Wizardmon's lightning thing, I guess, kind of came true, as far as you guys are aware. That he used Jupitermon used his power to awaken one of the Sistermons, which reminds me, I don't see them on this map, so I'll have to re-add them. But after you guys had got back down the mountain 20-ish minutes later, um, and exited the gates back into the regular brigade ring, we'll call it. The guards handed off or told, "Hey, some guys were looking for you. We told them you were busy. Go find them." You went to go talk to them, and they were the caravan of which you took to uh, Psyhi, which I am assuming that's how that's pronounced, uh, and was like, "Hey, can we talk? We need you to. You're being called by. Centarumon is being called to back to the Psyhi to talk to the Olympus member that was there. That not lots of people like that. She tends to stay hidden and just let the guards deal with everything. So yeah,
Yeah, and I kind of have a suspicion that it might have been the one who we sort of felt was keeping an eye on us, but we never saw while we were there.
why are there two of those in there? So hopefully this isn't.
That was the oasis, wasn't it, in the desert?
That was the
Yes.
oasis in the desert. Yes. Oh, and also before we move forward with what you guys are going to do, Blanc was basically told off by Jupitermon as like, "Hey, you need to get out of the castle more. So you're following your sisters to go become awakened like your sister is." And she's like, "Wait, what?" And was very sad that she's basically her mother and father told her to get out of the house.
Yep, pretty much. That was very much the vibe.
But after all that, you guys came back to the brigade house in whatever. And you did see Jokermon down at his stall. Uh, if you want to go talk to him before you go anywhere, it's probably about close to noonish, maybe like closer to 11:30. If time was actual thing that was kept by regular Digimon, because there is a Digimon that's literally just a person standing on a clock or part of a clock.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like riding it around like it's a vehicle, but yeah, Clockmon's dope.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I
Jokemon's.
always loved that in the Digimon world for the PS1, the actual like clock in the top of the right corner of the screen that keeps track of the day is an actual Clockmon, and he'll like bang on the bells in the morning and fall asleep at night and stuff. Just very cute little detail.
uh, can actually all three of you just roll me a D100?
Yeah. 25.
Mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm. Kaz, I know you're
72.
doing. Kaz, I know you're doing a thing, but I need you to roll a D100. Okay.
hmm.
Then I need both you and Shadow to
Interesting.
roll me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh, uh, both roll me D7s because I don't have any. I don't have really anything for that area.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, it's nothing bad.
So I think.
You could do a D8 and just re-roll if you get an 8.
Yeah, Kaz, just roll a D8 and then reroll if you get an 8. Or I'll let you choose a number, whichever. Okay, that works. So 3 is. I'm just trying to fill out some stuff here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Boop. Also at
So that
2.
is the ultimate, which will be added to all of our fights. Interesting.
Uh, that is the 4 megas that you'll be fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Uh,
no.
at the actually do I do have specifically. Hold on, I can just go there and get them. Yeah. I'll just grab those guys. At one of the stalls, there it is also a Woodmon and a Bearmon.
Oh hey.
And then at
Oh,
another
okay.
one,
Wait a second. I need this. Okay,
and
that Bearmon. Got it.
at one of the other stalls. Let's say if I can find one that would be better. Who do I want to put just here? Oh, interesting. I'm trying to decide what Digimon from this area I want to just put here. Um,
Frigimon.
yeah, there we go. That'll work. There's just a
Hell
Snow
yeah.
Agumon at one of the stalls
Oh,
as
I should have
well.
just said Frigimon then.
Hey.
Dang it.
You would have been closer.
I
Uh,
was going to, and I was like, no, I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna do the variant one, and I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have trusted my own self.
so yeah, there's those 3 guys at those 3 stalls. So if you want to go to any of them before you leave, do anything before you leave, because you are wanting to be taken. Uh, actually, I think I did. Actually, you know what? I think I did say it was later in the day, and they wanted you to take them tomorrow to the back to the desert, just to so in case they get attacked by I don't know Scorpionmon again.
No, what that's such a weird thing. Why would that ever
Uh
happen?
huh.
Like two ultimates just ambushing in the middle of the desert? That would require something to be wrong with them. That no, that's such a silly thing you suggest. Hey, what's up with these guys?
uh, the Woodmon kind of is more relaxed because you guys are just in the brigade HQ than you were last time, who they didn't recognize who you were. So he's a lot less guarded. In fact, Law, can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah. It's plus five, so 14.
I'm just gonna. Oh wait, hold on. Right, I forgot. It's been long enough that I forgot this is a D6 system.
Yep.
You can notice that while he is standing up, he is clearly half asleep.
Fair enough. And what's going on with Bearmon?
Bearmon is selling various different types of food related items.
Hmm. Kind of like the stuff they tried to give us at the farm, where like it gives you effects or
Uh,
and that kind of thing.
less like not less like you have to have eat this meat and you can survive in the desert no problem. Less like cooling or heating food, more like just various different types of food. So it's like there's
Oh,
meat, there's veggies, there's like fruits, nuts, like all different types of food.
they have any capacitor melons? That's a favorite from back home that I haven't been able to find many of here.
Roll a D100. Yes. In fact, let's actually, yeah, we'll do it like that. He has one.
All right, how much is it?
Um, 50 bits.
All right. Does he have any conductor lemons?
Oh, I actually wait. What was it? The first thing that you said was sorry. I thought that was the
Uh,
same.
cap- capacitor melon?
Ah,
I'm I'm pulling names from Digimon World games of
yes,
food
I know.
items in those.
Yeah. Uh, yes. He's gonna have three of those.
How much?
25 for each.
All right. And then last one, any happy shrooms?
Unfortunately, those are a little bit harder to find.
Fair enough. This is still great. This is some food from back home I haven't had in a while, so thank you. Make a nice little fruit salad. All right, and then what's Agumon got going on?
Uh, how can I put this?
I'm just gonna peer over your shoulder.
He has a
Roll me,
wide varieties of
roll
dildos and
me,
related accessories.
roll me. Both of you roll me a
My God.
D100.
Oh, I was so close to the funny number. I was so
Oh,
close. After making that joke, God damn it, roll 20. Why do you do this to me?
Also, it's called a chain melon, not a capacitor melon.
No, the chained melon is a thing in the original one, but in Digimon World Next Order, there's capacitor melons.
Right
They
next.
have like six different types of a whole bunch of different fruits. I'm
I
pretty
know
sure
that's what I was
capacitor is
looking
one of the
for.
melon versions.
Uh, uh,
I thought capacitor was a
he
melon.
is from this is gonna one thing he is selling is looks like a well, let's see how well maintained it is. I'll give him a plus to it. Oh, he's has a very well maintained
Oh.
portable refrigerator. And by portable I mean um someone will have to carry it on their back and it'll be a little bit it's a little unwieldy. It's basically like a refrigerated backpack.
Interesting.
Other than that, he's from, up north,
Oh,
so he's selling lots of uh, what he's calling a glacial water.
okay. I
You
I
see me
swore there
melting the
was another
glaciers.
type of melon, but yeah, there's not one showing up on the. Okay, what were the ones that are just called fruits? There's one that's like square shaped. Let me see if I can actually. Oh, they don't have pictures on the fucking wiki. Where's the?
How much would it be for the well, for anything?
Uh, for the glacier water, it's 100 per bottle.
Hmm.
For the thing for the ice cold backpack, which I'm just making this up because I thought it would be funny, uh,
That's the way to be.
uh, is 2,000 bits. And to keep it running, you have to use some sort of in quotes electric move on it for it to work properly. And if at full capacity, it should run for 2 days without having to recharge it.
I think maybe I was just thinking of conductor lemon and chained melon and just mixed them together. Dang. All right. Well,
It's still stuck in
we,
the
we've
fruit.
we've added to the Digimon canon. It's fine. There's nothing capacitor blank that exists anyway yet, so we've just created it. It's fine.
Nice.
Great.
As funny as the fridge bit is, I don't think I have a use for one. I suppose if the blimp plans to start entertaining guests inside or something, maybe you would have use for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you'll be able to like I said, if you're doing what you said you're doing, you'll be able to fit two small creatures in you, and that's it.
Well, well, I guess if someone wanted it, like I could carry it on my back.
I mean, if anyone should carry it, it would probably be best for it to be like either the blimp because he's hopefully like kind of out of the way of people, or me because I'm kind of out of the way of people. Because if it makes it like harder to move around and fight, like we need you to be, like unencumbered and able to fight. Because
It
like
doesn't
you're a
make it
guy who
harder
needs to
to
be
fight, but
in
if
the
you're
mix
taking
up.
it into a fight, it's very easily could be damaged.
I thought
Could,
of a
could
pretty
Oh,
we
funny.
could we like easily drop it, like have it on like a like a release harness or whatever, and then just drop it when a fight starts?
Uh, sure, but there would be a chance of breaking it doing that.
Yeah, that's
I,
fair.
I thought of a pretty funny use of it if we put it on the back of one of our opponents and just slowed him down.
That is funny. Also, none of us has anything that we do that's electrical, so like we couldn't really keep it running anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't think we have any reason we could conceivably buy this.
Nope.
I mean, it
So
is also it is
I wish
also
you well.
it is also insulated. So if you have some way to like have like I don't know ice packs, for example, in there,
You could
that could
manually
work.
cool it from that.
I will let my girlfriend know, and maybe they'll want to come by, but I don't think I have a use for it. If one of you guys wants to, go ahead.
As funny as it'd be, I think I'll pass on that.
no, I don't think I
Is there any special quality of the
have
glacier
use
water though?
for it.
Because sorry.
Any let's see. I don't know. Roll me a. I really should open up the thing so I can look at what the rolls are to see if you can notice that if it's anything really important. I guess just make a knowledge check.
It's all +2. It's all +2.
Uh, yeah.
God, gee golly, I think it's water.
You think? I
It's
mean, you
plus
think
two's
it's
all the way down. Oh my god.
all you think that glacier water sounds really awesome, Like it would give you some super effect that could help you later.
Oh hell yeah! Then again, any water in the desert is probably going to be useful, so I guess I'll get a bottle. Why not?
Okay. You get it. Just so you know, it is basically a a bottle of water that the water inside of it is just frozen.
Yes, I could defrost it on the way.
Oh,
It's
I thought
it's
I thought that was the one that just like always stays cold is what my guess was.
It's just permanently frozen.
uh, Centarumon also make me a knowledge check.
Okay.
You may actually pass. Oh,
And
You
the same.
yeah,
oh
you
my
also
god!
Kaz, please
Yes,
have Tyrannomon save us.
I've heard good things about that. I've heard it like keeps itself always cold and refreshing. Someone was telling me when we were visiting the ice city a couple weeks ago. They were really talking it up.
Kaz, roll 3d6 for me, please. Save
Okay.
save them.
I mean, I won't be buying any, like regardless, but
Maybe they can launch some people.
While he's doing that, Satamar, when you come up to Jokermon's stand, Kaz,
Kaz rolled better on his dice than we did with our bonuses.
Kaz, you know that's probably just ice. It's just probably ice in a water bottle, and that's it. So it's probably what they did is they probably took
That's a
water.
14.
Yeah, they probably all it is that they took ice, melted it in like probably a warm like by a fireplace something into water bottles, and then took it outside and froze it over again. He is pulling
Okay.
he is pulling these bottles out of the cooler basically. So
He
if these things are still
refroze them.
all
I can't believe
frozen,
this.
so for reference, just because they're completely frozen, there's no water inside of them. So this thing actually works really well if you just come all the way
Yeah.
from the northern city.
Well, but you know, it clearly it works really well. So it would be a shame to take that from him
Uh,
when he could use it to continue peddling this wonderful product.
uh, One other thing you remember, Kaz, is that they also sell all the ice to stuff and to like the desert place and stuff. So
Okay.
they probably get water from them every so often. But it is just ice that's been melted and then into a bottle and then frozen over. He does say
Okay.
when you buy the bottle of ice water, basically, it's like don't throw the bottle just wherever. Find a way. If either find me, return it back to me, or destroy it somehow. Don't just throw it wherever. He's telling you not to
It's
litter.
not digidegradable.
Yes, it's not digidegradable. Or if it is, it's gonna take forever.
That's
And
some
like,
body data. I got that.
if it's too close to the sea, then you know a turtlemon
Yeah,
might get it
yeah.
stuck
Don't throw it
around
in the
them while they're
ocean.
growing up. And...
Um, Centarumon, as you go to Jokermon's stand, he's kind of like underneath the stand fiddling with something, and he hears you kind of approach. He's like, my favorite customers. What can I do you for?
Mostly just curious what you've got. I don't have that much to spend, but I believe the other guys are fairly flush. You've had cool stuff before, so just wanted to see what's up.
Just the basic stuff that I had before. Let's see, what does he? Let me just make sure that would be in handouts. Uh, let's see. I'm just gonna roll. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 10 D100s. We'll say that, and that, and that. So 1, 2. That's 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. So he has a he won't have. Yeah, let's say he won't have nose. So bigger things he has a 2-turn speed plugin. Uh, Actually, let me just go down the list here instead of trying to go back and forth because it's going to confuse the hell out of me. He's got a 1-turn attack plugin, a 2-turn speed plugin, a 1-turn endurance plugin, a 2-turn accuracy plugin, a 1-turn RAM plugin, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I did one too many. A 1-turn bit and CPU plugin, and a range amp that has only 2 uses on it instead of 3. So that's his basic stuff that he has, if you're interested in any of those.
Well, I've got pretty much all the plugins I need from the last time I shopped with him, so I'm good if you guys want any of that.
No, I guess I'm good as well.
Yeah, I don't particularly think I need that many plugins at the moment. So
Uh,
maybe
to be
next time.
fair, the range amp would only cost trying to split that into 3. How would I do that? It would be yeah, it would be 10,000 bits because it's only got 2 uses on it. He says, okay, well, if you're not interested in any of my basic stuff, he kind of looks around and tries to bring one of you in closer because you're all really big and it's hard to crowd around his stall.
Yeah, I'll lean in.
He says, I might have something coming down the line in a week or so, maybe, if you're interested.
Sure.
I
We're
might
around.
I might have got my hands on some Digichromazoid if you're interested.
That actually might be quite interesting fairly soon.
Uh, he looks back to Tyrannomon and is like, I don't think I could use it on him, but I could maybe fashion it into some kind of armor or weapon if you're interested in it.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance that I might be. Do you know how much it's likely to cost?
I haven't even got it yet, so I couldn't tell you that right now. But
Fair enough. I'll have to find a way to get some
it's
cash
not
before then.
exactly easy to find. We'll say that for right now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was wondering. All right, I'll find a way to make a little bit of money between now and then, and we'll see when it comes in.
Uh, kind of. I'm letting you guys. You guys spend a lot of stuff. Me and I see you around a lot, so keep it a little hush for right now because I don't want other people also trying to go search for this thing that I'm going to find. I should be able to do it on my own. Should be able to, if it's where I
Any
think it is.
assistance? Like, we're gonna help some folks go out to the desert, and we could help you after that.
It's in the opposite direction, and I'm going to probably be leaving tomorrow to try and get ahead of it.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
Well, if
no.
you need assistance, you know how to call.
Yeah. Yeah. You for out of character references, he may be only medium sized, but Jokermon is in fact an ultimate.
Yes.
So unless he's being severely outnumbered, he's probably fine.
Yeah, but I mean, if he said, he's saying like, he's a little bit nervous. Like three, decently experienced champions could still be of use.
Uh,
So just wanted to offer.
but yeah, I'll let you know. It depends on how much I can acquire, because there's very little on this island.
Makes sense.
Continent, whatever. Uh, yeah. Just taking a look around, making sure no one else is listening. But yeah, keep for now, because I don't know how much of it I'm gonna find or be able to get. He's looking very shifty right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of intentionally trying to ignore the implication that he's doing something illegal because he's our friend. But
You can
I'm
make a
getting that vibe,
You
and
can
I'm
make you
trying
guys
to
can
ignore it.
you guys can make a decipher intent check if you would like to.
Yeah, I
Fair enough.
suppose. I just figured if I don't do that, I don't have to be burdened with the knowledge. That's a 19.
Kaz, you gonna roll it, or you just gonna just let them understand what's happening?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it
All right.
also.
Uh, Kaz,
Oh, okay.
you don't understand the implications of how he's wording it.
Okay.
The Tyrannomon is oblivious. Blimpmon and Centarumon kind of put together that he might not be getting it from. Actually, Blimpmon, you think he probably is not getting it from reliable sources.
Okay.
With then that's a 19, right?
Yeah.
With that, it's probably less that he's not getting it from reliable sources and more from it's going to just be a hard time to get it. But
Okay.
if
It
if
doesn't
it's
seem like he's actually doing anything untoward.
no, it's just that it's going to be hard
Okay.
to acquire. If it's in the opposite direction, that means it's either going to be in the Icelands, in the
Or in the
jungle,
forest.
or in the taiga, where you've been through, but you haven't found where the city is yet, other than it might be
Yeah, we didn't really
hidden
explore
secretly
it.
somewhere. But you do
Yeah.
know someone now from there who, you know, can get you in there. You guys specifically, because you've only been a mission on it with him. So,
Mm-hmm.
hey, you're an ally of an ally, so to speak. But yes, anything else you would like to do in town or for the day before we can just move on to the next day?
Uh, Not for me, I don't think.
I think I'm
Oh,
good.
alrighty. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
drag you guys on
I'm
over
good.
here. The next morning, the snow Agumon still there. Uh, the Bearmon is gone, and like Jokermon said, he is also already gone. In their place are just a random Digimon basically selling uh, basic equipment and stuff that you already have being an HQ member. Um, when you go outside, also, you see out front past the gates to the south here, it looks like there is a cart and two familiar faces at this gate waiting for you.
Good morning. Got everything you need?
We should, yeah. Got some food and food maybe for the Oasis. He says that very suspiciously of the second part of the food that they acquired.
Okay.
You're guessing it's
I
probably
mean,
experimental food from Vegemon.
Yeah, that's
Yay.
what I was worried about, but I mean, hopefully it'll go all right.
Yeah, I mean that was free, so
Yeah, just
so
be warned, it may not work exactly as advertised.
they actually now have a slightly larger cart this time, and was there? I'm trying to think. There's not really a camel Digimon, is there?
Not that I'm aware of, actually. That's interesting.
Um, frig. What was Edamon in the anime? What was Edamon's freaking giant train thing pulled by? I forget. We'll
Oh
say
God, it's been too long. I do not recall.
was it Tyrannomon? I don't think it was Tyrannomon, was it?
I typed camel into the Digimon wiki and it came up with Cameramon, so I don't think so.
Oh, also, I just realized something awesome. Kaz, this is an ultimate level Digimon. This should be what you evolve into.
Okay.
X Tyrannomon.
You
There's
can just
there's
be a Tyrannomon suit, and you'll be stronger in every way than when you were an actual Tyrannomon, for some reason.
Tyrannomon, a
uh
puppet Digimon. Yeah, that's funny.
I just saw that, and I was like, that's very funny.
I can't find it, but that's that's what they're pulled by. I can't remember what it was, but it's pulled by. We'll just say.
Okay. It
Is
is
there
pulled. That's the important part.
is there like a X Triceramon? Because
I don't think so.
I want to go into Triceramon.
Oh, hell yeah. Triceramon's great.
Oh, let's try Saruman X. X antibody.
Yeah, but that's not the same as X
I know.
Triceramon,
And
oddly enough. Yeah, God, Digimon's fucking weird.
yeah, I want to be a plush toy dinosaur.
But anyways, you guys set out. Let's see. Go to that map. Uh, you will probably be a little slower because of you'll be going the base speed because of them pulling this cart. Uh, so that would be uh actually Kaz, what's your how far can you move? You move 8, right?
8, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so they'd probably be moving actually at 7 then. Uh so 7 would end up being 14. Duh, duh, duh. So you end up right at the edge of like the right like there ish, and then they'll stop camp for the night, saying we'll usually reach there by like maybe tomorrow, close to afternoon, depending on
Okay.
depending if you guys want to get up at first light or not.
Whatever works best for y'all. We're used to that, but I don't know how used to it you are.
We probably be better for us to move at first light, easier to not get attacked.
All right.
trying to find a video of what it's pulled by, but I can't find it. Uh,
It's gonna bother you all night now.
it is gonna bother me. I'll find it and I'll freaking say what it is.
I'll see if I can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't want to open up too many
I'm looking
videos,
through the
otherwise my
wiki right
recording's gonna hear it in the background.
now.
Actually, you know what? It's not running anything. Actually, I can mute that, and then now they can't hear me watching videos in the background. So,
And you
yeah,
declaring that out loud kind of defeats the point.
don't care. Let's see. Do I want to do anything during the night? There's enough of you that you can scare off all like the smaller Digimon that would probably try and prey on you guys if you guys take watches.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should definitely still be keeping watch, though.
Oh, definitely.
Nothing big will attack you or get close to you in the night.
Fucking cowards.
I don't think cowards is the right word, but okay.
Yeah, that's also very not, not in universe.
Uh, let's see. No one really had anything happen to them recently. Anyone talk to Wizardmon before you left?
No.
Get a fortune. This should be my question.
Super did not.
All right. Then you guys, nothing.
I mean, one of them might have. I'm not speaking for them. I'm just saying I didn't.
No,
Then,
I don't think I did.
Then, nothing happens during the night, and you wake up in the morning at first light and head out, reaching to the oasis about the same time you left the castle, and basically ran around the rest of the day. It was about like 11ish. So I'm going to drag you all to. We're going to make sure I'm opening up the right one. I believe it is this one. Huzzah! Once again, the shaman and the weedmon will thank you for delivering him here, and everybody's once again the Togemon ignore you as you come in. Everybody else looks at you.
They just chill.
Sees new and or familiar faces. They haven't seen you before. But none of the Lilymons who normally talk to you really come up to you. And you don't really have any weird feeling or anything as you're coming to town. So you're supposed to meet them, but
Centarumon and Weedmon, like, so you said someone wants to talk to us, right? Where should we go?
They both look at each other and shrug.
Okay,
honestly,
who can we talk to that might know? Because the Togemon don't usually answer when we try and talk to them.
The Lilymon, maybe they were the ones that told us to if we found you when we went to your HQ to ask you to come here. Okay. They kind of have more information than us. Probably we were just kind of on our route to gather resources and stuff.
Alright, fair enough. Also, I presume we're, like, over here, since that's where it looks like they are.
I mean, those are just random ones, but sure.
Oh. I just saw a Weedmon and a Shamamon next to each other, so I was like, it's probably them.
I mean, sure, fair.
Maybe I wasn't zoomed out far enough.
I don't see a caravan or escorts, but I do have a bunch of zeros on the screen. I'm not sure why that is.
What?
Let me show you.
You might need to refresh. Roll20 might be freaking out.
Refresh probably be a good idea to start.
Yeah, so that's what I see.
Oh. Yeah,
What?
refresh. That's a bug that's been going around on Roll20 where the the the
What?
the measuring tool messes up sometimes and it stays stuck on the screen for some reason.
Love it.
Oh, I can't get back in. That's weird.
Oh God. All right. Well, I will. I will wish them well, and oh, no, hold on. Grab the guy, not the map. And then I'll come over here and try and wave down this Lilymon.
Uh, the Lilymon will float over to you like, yeah, I can help.
Yes. I was told that there was someone who requested me to come here. They wished to speak with me or something like that. We came from headquarters, the Shamamon and Weedmon. We just essentially escorted them back with their cargo.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. Hello.
Hello. Um, he kind of looks a little puzzled, and she looks kind of puzzled and just thinks, you're like,
I was apparently the summons was given to them by a Lilymon, so I was hoping that if not being the one who had given the summons, might have some idea of what was going on.
she'd be like, 1 second. She's gonna call over the other Lilymon, and then this Lilymon flies over, and then these three kind of are interested in what happened, fly over and just kind of like listening in. They kind of like get shooed away and then look sad. Then the three of them just kind of start talking with each other. The one that talked to you came back. It's like, well, those three didn't really talk, but there's kind of a lot of us. So can you just wait around so we can find whoever it is that called you here and figure out why they
Yeah,
called you here?
absolutely.
All
Yep,
right.
we'll hang out by the oasis here.
All right. The three of them go uh, off into the distance, which reminder that this oasis is very large and you're just at like the tip of it.
Yeah.
Because the oasis itself is like the size of a city. So
Yeah, this is kind of just a little like offshoot sort of
so they fly
portion.
off and they go away, and you are kind of left to just wandering around, do whatever.
All right,
So
I'm gonna wade for a little bit, cool off.
okay,
I guess I'm just floating around.
all right, Kaz, what do you do?
I'm just I'm just going in the pool, I guess.
Hell yeah, join me. The water's beautiful.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll go swimming and just relax in the pool.
That's good.
1 second. Oh god, sorry, I had to sneeze and I had to hold it in, otherwise this stream would have hurt that or that. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. I didn't realize it was muted when I was talking when I finished sneezing. Okay, so yeah, you guys are just hanging out, doing whatever, and hours go by, and hours go by.
Okay, that's kind of a long time. I would definitely at some point have gotten out of the water and basically
Yeah.
like hopefully gotten some food or something, seen if I could like help people out with anything.
Mm-hmm. Uh, my question to the three of you is: do you all stick together? Not that kind of sticking together, but do you all stick together while you're waiting for whatever this summons is? Do you separate at any point? Is the question.
Uh,
No,
no, it is.
No.
All right. You guys basically one of the Lilymon come back. It's like, we're still searching for the one that apparently told you that, or told them that, and we haven't found them yet. But don't know who it was. We're still searching. Okay, bye.
Hey,
And she goes to go search
interesting.
again.
Is there any way we can
Okay,
assist
thank
in your
you.
search?
Huh.
Um,
Strange.
and at this point, it's kind of gotten as you guys walking around trying to find out who summoned you to here. No one really seems to know. Uh, uh, and at one point, it gets kind of mid sunset is happening. Uh, and the three of you kind of just like out on your own in a part of the oasis. The three of you by yourselves, and I need all of you to make a perception check.
You know.
Okay.
Ooh, not great. Whoa.
That's 15.
I see.
All right, this is actually perfect. So, because what is that? That's 13, right?
12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
Let's just I'm just gonna do a sneaky little roll here.
I failed my death saving throw. I have been assassinated.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Huh?
Shadow, you're the only one Shadow Blitmon, whatever. You're the only one who's going to be able to react to this to do something. As
Oh shit, okay.
Tyrannomon doesn't notice, and Centarumon
Wait,
definitely
Cat
doesn't
and
notice.
Shadow got the same perception,
Yeah,
though.
we got the same perception.
They both got 15.
Oh, they both got 15. I forgot he's not adding it. Okay, then both of you will see this then. But Centarumon doesn't notice this, probably because it's happening underneath his body right now. You see the grass and vines slowly start to not quite touch him yet, but they're coiling around him like they're gonna grab him.
Oh. So these five, they're coming from the shore. They're going into the water.
Presumably, yeah, I was gonna say, presumably I'm, like, up on the shore.
Oh, well, that makes more sense.
All right, I
This
found
makes
it
more difference.
finally. By the way, just for reference, as I know we're doing important thing right now, but it was a monochromon.
Oh, okay.
Ah. I don't know what this means.
Uh,
That was pulling the thing in the show.
yes.
Or yes, you know.
But yes, so Tyrannomon and Blintmon, you have an action to decide what you want to do, if anything at all. But there are vines kind of coming up around both of all four of his legs, rather. But they haven't quite touched him yet. But they are
Okay.
coming out of the ground, coming like around his legs.
This is going to be difficult.
If you're having a trouble making a decision, you may roll a decipher intent check,
Let's do that.
which is just +2 for both of you. Law's the only one that's different. He's just built different.
That's not very good.
Taz, roll 3d6 again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not 11 is not enough to figure out what these vines are gonna do to him. 12 is not enough. 12 is not enough either.
We can't work out what they're going to do. Okay, that's unfortunate. And I'm assuming we probably won't be able to move over there in time.
You're probably like you're probably what it is like. Here, I'll just move you guys. You're probably
Okay.
like this maybe something. You're a square away from him basically.
Oh, okay, no problem then. That. What do you think,
Uh,
Kaz? Shall we go aggro on the vines?
if I will let you know, targeting the vines will be a hard maneuver because they are also in the same spot as he is. So
True.
there is a possibility that if you attack the vines, you will also hit him.
Oh.
I will give you guys both 2 minutes to decide what you're doing. Otherwise, he is going to have things happen to him.
Die.
Explode. Can I quickly try and grab? I'm assuming, given that they're about the distance from his legs, like I try and grab two of the vines.
Uh, there are like many vines. Like it's not just like 1, 2, 3, 4. They're like
It is a
multiple
multitude
vines.
of eggs going forward. It's all four of his legs,
Yes.
and well, it'll be a difficult shot, but I also don't assume that I'll be able to hit all of them. And well, I could. I don't know if I really want to AoE all of them, because my move is in AoE, even if it is also a poison blast. Could I try that?
It's up to you if you want to try that. Can you
Would all of the other things in here be considered friendly?
yeah, nothing the only thing you would assume if you're wanting to do this, the only thing that would be your enemy is these vines, basically, is what it would be.
Alright, I'm going to try and hit them all with deadly digitoxin.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you a negative accuracy bonus? Negative accuracy.
I'm just gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're just vines. They're not a Digimon.
Right.
So they're not affected by your toxin when you do that.
Okay, but could they still be hit by the damage?
Sure. Okay. It'll be very reduced. For several reasons, not just because they're not Digimon.
This is going to look terrible because it looks like I'm going to be shooting at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little confused, I think.
Should I do a penalty on here?
Yeah, do it on so I can see it. Kaz, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hit regardless, unless you hit a 0 for whatever reason. Okay. It does 1 point of damage to each of the vines.
Oh, well, it's something, I guess. But in the meantime, I literally just shot it.
Kaz, is there anything you want to do?
Just immediately turn around and, immediately
You don't
fire
really
a shot.
have any way to not breathe fire on him, so just take that as it is.
I mean, not breathing fire is a way to do that.
Do you want to do anything to these vines before I do a thing?
You could also try calling out to him, I suppose.
Are these vines attacking us?
They look like they're going to, from what you understand, they look like they're about to coil around Centarumon.
Okay.
That's all you can glean. You can't tell if they're friendly, if they're bad, or what.
Okay. I'll try to breathe fire on them.
If you breathe fire on them, you're also going to hit Law.
Will
your eyes turn on you?
Or can I try to claw them off?
You can try, sure. I will allow a claw and a kick on the vines.
Okay.
Oh Oh goodness.
Just be aware that he just said he would breathe fire on you, no problem.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
thinking. I'm assuming he was thinking he, could
Oh
avoid
no!
hurting me with it.
I've just
Yeah.
realised what I should have done. I've got a knockback move. Damn it!
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it because I don't know this, but I was like, oh, he'll hit me with the knockback to get me away.
He tries to kill the vines.
Okay,
I figured
Kaz,
if I don't know what's going on, I shouldn't weigh in on what y'all do.
Kaz, you slash at a couple of the vines, but they immediately, as you slash through them, they immediately regenerate themselves.
okay.
Which is your guys'
I will
turn.
be.
Uh-huh.
I will be attempting to jump away in bewilderment at seemingly having just been attacked by both of my allies. I realize I'm
Okay.
probably getting grabbed, but I'm like my reaction is going to be
Yeah,
essentially to try and
you
jump.
can give me a
Like,
dodge. You can give me a dodge check. Because I was gonna have you
okay,
roll one. I was gonna have you roll one anyways. So,
12.
so
Like
one's
I'm almost literally just
well
trying
that
to
no
jump
a,
about
a
12 meters
dodge.
straight in
Use
the air.
your dodge like actual dodge.
Oh, sorry, because there's a skill ability called
Yeah,
dodge
your
as well.
dodge.
This fucking game, man. Okay. So that's I have 8. Slash roll 8B. Where's my? All right, and then I'll use my re-roll.
So that's 2 currently.
Yeah. I'll choose to do re-roll on ones, I guess, because I can only pick either ones or twos. Okay, so it's just 2.
Just 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My recording, relax. I'm doing this many for a reason. Uh, you don't know
Shit,
why
I hit the
your
wrong
friends are suddenly attacking you, but then you notice it too late as you're basically you're not grabbed by the legs in vines. More like your entire body is suddenly grabbed by vines all over you, and you're kind of put like in a vine cocoon, and is the best way I can describe it. And for the two of you watching this happen as you try and attack it, do whatever, but all your attempts will be for naught. They won't do anything. The cocoon then sinks into the ground and disappears.
Centarumon, no!
Last thing I ever tried to do was kill him, and now he's dead.
And the two of you, unfortunately, won't be able to see what's happening in this because I don't have anything for you guys to see this. But for a while, you can feel you're moving in whatever this is. These vines that have trapped you, you can feel it moving, and then after a little bit, it stops moving, and then you finally feel not restrained anymore, but you still can't see anything and it's dark. And I'm gonna transport. I'll move you to.
I'm gonna try and basically just like light up my arm, kind of like it shows in my token there, and just see if I can see a little bit around myself.
No, I want to choose. I think I have to do this if I move myself here. Yes. And then I want to move you here. All right. So you should only be able to see your token right now, right? In your complete darkness.
Yep.
What?
Yeah,
All
like
right.
I said, I'm gonna try and spark my arm up a bit, like it shows in the token, to see if I can generate a little bit of light.
No, it doesn't. Surprisingly, you can tell that it's lit up, but something in this place is stopping it from staying lit up. We'll say it like that.
Am I about to die? I will say out loud.
And
for the round. If you die, I'll kill you again.
and to the uh uh north, or at least what you assume is north of you, up here,
As laid out by the map, yes.
uh there is a very, very faint light up ahead. Um,
Oh, maybe I'm already dead. Okay. Got it.
and it's I'm gonna try and do
Huh.
this.
Did they
I do,
really kill me that easily?
um,
Wow.
and
I still
I'm
want to know why they did it in that case.
and on
I thought
a
we were friends.
on a small, like, pillar
Wait,
altar
is
or
there a
something
Digi afterlife? I thought we just dissolved into code. God, this is challenging everything I thought I knew.
uh okay.
This is
uh,
genuinely like me muttering to myself in game.
you do see on a small pillar or altar or something that's generating this light up north of you, and I'm going to reveal it, and it should provide light, hopefully. And
Time
you
for
are
me to
free
go
to
meet
move.
Jesus, man, I guess.
You're free to move now there, Laws. You see this small light coming from this object that's on a thing. Uh, as you get closer to it, your hooves and stuff are crunching like vines and small twigs and stuff in this room. Um, and I'd like you to make me a knowledge check as you get close enough to it. And I know out of game you know what this is, but I need to know if a Centarumon
15.
knows what this in this game. Um, you've heard about it, but you've never seen one before. Uh, there was at times where Digimon um, were uh, way, way back when humans were around. Uh, they used an object of sorts to make their Digimon stronger, to fight stronger threats, to help save the world. Um, and this one in particular, you recognize it's a digi egg of sorts, but it's special in that it allows certain branches of different digivolutions that a Digimon wouldn't be able to normally.
Oh,
You do not. I know out of game you know which one this is, but in game Centarumon does not know what this one is specifically.
yeah, I'm gonna try and roll I guess what would it be, like a computer check or like a knowledge check to like actually attempt to like analyze it?
I'll do a computer check for that.
14.
Um, what do you want to know
Um,
or
just
do?
if I can
Whatever.
determine anything specific about its effect, honestly.
Um,
Like, just like I have a vague idea that I've heard of this kind of thing existing before, but I don't know any specifics, so like figuring that out could be useful.
um, uh, oof. Not really. The only thing I could really say with that role is that you've never heard of a Digimon by itself using one. You would need some sort of, for lack of a better word, for Centarumon, you would need a catalyst to use it. Something
Potentially, like
something to
the
activate it.
actual rollout of the X antibody stuff. Then okay,
Um,
that's gonna be kind of my working theory. Then the stuff that the Olympos were talking with us about, maybe
you
that
will
might be sort of a catalyst.
hear a
I am
voice.
going to say out loud, like, am I meant to take this? Like, is it okay for me to take this, or like touch it, or
Uh,
whoever
you,
brought me here?
mm, give me
I'm also
a
guessing this means I'm not dead, which is reassuring.
uh, give me a the best way. Yeah, I'd say just give me a straight willpower check to see if you notice something.
15.
15. It's odd. You don't hear anyone say anything, but you feel like that this thing is calling to you for some reason, but you don't know why.
I'm gonna reach out and just like touch it and see if anything happens.
Um, as you reach out to it and as you are about to touch it, there is a giant flash of light, um, and you're almost blinded for like a second, and it itself, when you reopen your eyes, two things you're going to notice. First of all, and then I'm just going to do this real quick so I can do some things. I can take the damn. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to. I don't know how this new system of moving people works. There we go. Uh, two things notice. First, let me just. I'm gonna do something real quick. Do this. Uh, the room that you are in is now completely lit and extremely bright. Like there is sunlight coming from somewhere, but you can't see where it be coming from. Uh, the second thing is that would it be on the map? That has disappeared from the altar.
Uh, Interesting.
Um, uh, you will then, as you're looking around for something to figure out what the heck is going on, hear a voice kind of just around you. You don't really see anything. Uh, and you hear a voice, a female in nature, that just says, um, it seems the Digi-Egg have hope has chosen you, Centarumon of Astali City, of the
Okay,
Brigade.
that's nice. That what does that mean though? Like, can I even use this? My understanding is these sorts of things require humans, and we don't have any humans around.
Yes, normally artifacts like that would require some sort of outside help. However, Digimon nowadays aren't exactly the same as they were a long time ago. We have, in fact, or rather, you lot have evolved past what basic Digimon normally are. You have somewhat gained traits from the humans, let's say.
Interesting.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday in the future, the egg will, for lack of a better word, hatch and grant you an opportunity to evolve into something that you weren't expecting and maybe give you a new strength that you normally wouldn't have. I've heard that you have you and yours have talked to Jupitermon, so I'm well aware that you all know about what's happened to you brigade members.
Yes.
Whether this egg activates will entirely depend on you. If you wish to ignore it and go the way that Jupitermon has set out for you brigade members, that is also your choice. This is just an option I saw when you guys first arrived here the last time you helped our caravanners.
Might I take it that you are the Olympus member who founded this city?
The voice will remain silent for a few minutes and then just say, I don't really like to talk to many people. I like to stay hidden. I I've given myself a role here in this oasis in a way where I can keep watch over everyone, but also stay hidden from everyone.
Fair
Give me a
enough, as
knowledge
long as
check,
it works
Law.
for you.
Give me a knowledge check. This will be kind of hard because it's something specific, but
19.
um, you have heard tales of what this Digimon might look like, but the only depictions of the Digimon is a giant bird with a forest on its back.
All right.
You don't know what the Digimon looks like specifically. Um, she said, "Now I will return you back to where I took you from. This was only for you, as it reacted to as the egg itself reacted when you came here. Sorry for the rough movement." And once again, the vines come out of the ground and grapple you into the cocoon again. A little less forceful this time, unless you resist.
Just say thank you, and I wish you well.
It's more like the as vines covered you. And for the two of you, what have you been doing? He's been, we'll say that took about, I don't know, 20 minutes. What are you guys doing as that's all happening?
I have
As you
been
just see him
repeatedly
just,
using defensive blast on the floor.
um, okay, Kaz, what does Tyrannomon do, if anything?
Uh, well, Centarumon was separated from us.
Yeah, he got wrapped in a vine cocoon and went
Oh,
into the ground. Basically, is what happened.
okay. Uh, so so is there any other vines attacking me and
Nope.
Blintmon?
Nope. It's just there's nothing else going on around you two. Well, except
Okay.
Blitmon is now constantly using defensive blast, slowly, but very very slowly making a hole in the ground.
I'm just punching it repeatedly.
After a little while, as you're like 10 minutes, you realize you're not making any headway, and the hole is kind of just refilling itself.
Okay.
Means I have to do it
Okay.
faster.
So I guess I have nothing to do. I'll just wait.
I mean, you could use your giant claws to dig if you want.
But it's just, well, yeah, sure. But you said it keeps refilling by itself.
Yeah, basically. If like you dig and you like move dirt out of the way, the dirt kind of like disappears into the ground and then reforms back where you were digging from.
Okay.
Are you guys close to like each other, or are you guys like in like separate spots trying to do this?
I'm literally where I was. I'm just
Okay,
punching the floor over and over again with a knockback attack.
Kaz,
Um.
are you just trying to dig where he disappeared?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need
Kind
both
of.
of you to give me a dodge check, or your dodge, please, as you're doing this.
But like I'm trying to dig my separate hole.
Uh huh. But you're like in
Yeah.
the same area, though, right?
Yeah.
No, I need you to roll a dodge, not a skill
Oh.
check.
Okay.
Hey, Law, can you do me a favor? Can you roll me
Oh,
10d6?
yes. And to make a joke, roll 20 said no.
Okay. Kaz, I need a dodge roll from you.
Okay. So just click
Yep, just dodge.
the dodge.
Yeah, just dodge.
Okay.
Nothing changed. Just regular neutral dodge. Um,
Okay. Did that do anything?
it did not.
Oh.
Let me just
Well,
make sure.
what do I do? Because I have a 6 dodge.
Oh no, in roll 20, my friend. You,
Oh, okay.
in your character sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I think you'll be able to avoid this, and also this is just for haha funny time. Yeah, because you guys have lots of armor, so it won't really do any damage to you anyways. Uh, but as you guys are smashing in the ground, digging in the ground, you guys are suddenly pushed back a space as the vine cocoon reappears in front of you. Um, uh, and I don't know, both of you take a wound box, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, well, all of us.
Because honestly, it would do one damage, and you guys have enough armor that the number of successes it had won't go past your armor. So, and then the two of you see as the vines unravel, and Centarumon is there as the vines go back into the ground.
Oh, hey, you're
Centa-
okay.
Centarumon, can you do me a
Yeah,
favor as you
I
come out
actually
of this?
for a minute thought you two had killed me.
I can't even
Centarumon,
hit
can
you
you
with
do
an
me a
attack.
favor? Roll me a perception check when you come out of
Okay.
the vines.
20.
You see a lot of small Digimon looking very concerned over in your area.
So what exactly is going on here? Y'all look like there's been like you've made a scene or something, maybe?
I was punching the floor.
Okay. I don't advise that, typically. It worries people, and you can hurt yourself. Consider this medical advice.
Okay.
You see, each of them have a bruise on them.
The mechanical
Well,
bruise. Oh my god.
Fire some healing goop.
A bruise and a scratch on them.
Damn. Oh my god, that's that one.
Yeah, I'll fire healing goop.
God, it sounds so weird out of context. But yeah. So I think this is going to be the end for right now. Is there anything you want to do as this happens? So there's one thing I want to do really quick before we end. But is there anything you guys specifically want to talk about, do while you're still here? Decide your next course of action.
I mean, did we have any other stuff that we had heard about?
Not really, other than that Jokermon went somewhere to acquire maybe some special metal, some special digi metal.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess this is the night, right? So probably rest until morning, and then, I mean, we do need money to be able to afford the Digizoid. So, like, if he gets it, so maybe see if anyone here has stuff that we could do to earn some money, and otherwise head back.
Okay.
I don't really know. What do you guys think?
I don't disagree. And I mean, we
Each
don't
of
really
you
have any other
can
course of
gain.
actions.
Each of you can gain 500 just for transporting or helping escort the guys back to the Oasis.
I mean, well, in that case, you paid money. Let's do that.
So there's just one last thing at a game I want to mention. First things first. You guys are at. Each of you gain 1 DP.
Hey.
Okay.
Law put here. I'm gonna put something before next session on your sheet, and then you can read it at your leisure. But I'm gonna kind of give like the basic rundown of what's gonna happen here. So it is an option when you get to 15 DP. You can either use the X antibody to become whatever X antibody Digimon you want to become, or you can use the Digi-Egg of Hope to become what the frig is it called, the Sagittariusmon or whatever. And basically what it extra thing is it does is it by default will give you any physical ranged attacks that you may do with that evolution. Always be considered to have the base Digi Chromozoids. You won't have to take a quality for it.
Oh, hell yeah! That was the main thing I was assuming I would need to engage with Jokermon with, was to buy it for the sake of that. So that's awesome.
You'll basically be learning that as you go along, and it is that you're like, oh, I probably don't need this anymore because I'll be having this if you decide to do that.
Right.
So that's basically any time, like, because Sagittariusmon uses like the arm bow or whatever it is.
Yeah, it has a bow.
The bolts itself, I don't know where they technically come from, but Digimon, they come from freaking who knows where.
Yeah, I mean they materialize out of code or some shit.
Yeah. So what would happen is that any of your attacks that involve you using your bow, if you decide to do that way, are considered to just have
that does make sense. I do see on the wiki it says that its main attack fires arrows made of Digizoid. That's cool. I like it.
So there's that. Um, uh, if you do take that though, you won't be able to use the X antibody, but you do become. I think he becomes he's a god man or something. So you would be a little bit more. You won't be as
Mythical
resistant.
beast.
Yes. So you won't be as resistant as someone who has the X antibody is, but you won't be immediately affected by the program, and it won't immediately kill you. You basically have become what you would actually basically would become what Blipmon is because he's a machine type. He's somewhat immune to it already. I'm trying to give you guys options to do what you want to do. Uh,
Yeah, no, I like it.
Appreciate it.
This worked really well for me.
um, so yeah, all of you can gain one, so that'll put you to 13. At
Okay.
at 15, hopefully we can maybe get to there uh, by November. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this before December, and I'm probably not gonna run anything during December because my brother's coming from Japan during Christmas time, so I'm gonna be not able to do anything. Also, it's Christmas time. Not gonna do that at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if at the very least, what I want to do is I want to have you guys decided what you want to be evolved into Ultimate before Christmas, and then we'll finish in probably in January sometime because I'll also have to take a lot of the Digimon and transform them into X antibody or stuff type Digimon. So making a lot of tokens. But yeah, for my sake and because so I can remember, are you guys just going to? You guys are just going to ask around to see if there's anything you can do, and then if not, go back to HQ.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
We could also be like just escorting those two back, and we
Well,
can
they
try for
only
everything.
go every like once a month or so. They said so.
Yeah,
We would need to
unless
wait
they're
here for quite a while.
unless they're like they came to HQ to get some questionable food, because they were asked to. Uh, and before we end off, uh, let's see. Tyrannomon and Blipmon both roll me a D100.
You said Tyrannomon?
Yes, you.
Okay. D100.
Shut up, phone. I'm trying to do things. All right. Oh, okay. You ask around town in the Oasis town, and none of the Digimon in the Oasis really have anything for you. Uh, but one of someone who just kind of like traveling to here, uh, you hear mention that there's a big arena fight going on up in frig. What the heck is that name of that place called? I can't remember.
Well, hell yeah.
And
Fun to do a what?
No, not handouts.
face punch.
That'd be under my notes. Under in Elpidia, Elpida, sorry, where you will remember a certain Tyrannomon entered into the arena fights there. And there is a tournament and going on. So if you want to, that is something you could do. They said that they'll say that there is a relatively good prize for first place, but they don't know what it is.
Well, that
Okay.
sounds like something worth following up on.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Maybe.